restaurant?
I'm Jared Cook, and this is Vine Restaurant in San Clemente, California. I'm a chef. I started cooking with my mom when I was probably old enough to reach the stove. We grew up in the country. I grew up in Oregon, outside of town, like literally in the country. I'm talking like to heat the house, we chopped firewood, built a fire in the fireplace, and that's how you heated the house till I was 14 years old. I didn't realize how country it was until later on. But my mom was a great cook, started cooking with her, and I think by the time I was 14 years old, I knew I was going to be a chef. I went to culinary school in Portland, Oregon, about 10 years ago now, and it was a great experience. And Portland's a really great food city, so it had a lot to offer at the time, and I've been down here ever since, but it was great. Well, here at this restaurant, my average day starts in the garden every day. I typically, I'll get here in the morning. It varies time-wise depending on the day, but I've currently have 40 tomato plants out there, and I'll spend 1 to 2 hours out there, and then I come inside, start prepping. Again, it varies day to day. Some days are really heavy, some days are a lot lighter. Fridays and Saturdays obviously are the busiest day with the most stuff to do. The dinner rush is the same for every restaurant. Everybody who works in a restaurant goes through it. Ours is unique in the sense that our kitchen is so small. I mean, I still work the line, and I have 6 burners and 1 convection oven on my station. That's it. So if we do 200 covers, which for our tiny restaurants, a ton of people, it gets to be pans on top of pans, and you physically run out of enough space to produce the food for people. So that's the challenge, is just juggling all that. But I love it. So it's now Vine Restaurant and Bar. We label it as wine country cuisine. It's kind of an eclectic mix of things that are. It ranges from maybe like a bit of Napa style to things Mediterranean. My base is French cooking, but it all goes together. It's not some weird, stupid fusion that doesn't make any sense. It's a cohesive menu that I change 4 times a year seasonally, but we have nightly specials, which might change every day or once a week. Fish special, meat special. Those are always. The cool thing about this restaurant is that's always our top sellers, is the specials. Like, people believe in trying what we've got going on that's new and fresh. And I always have like some stuff hanging out that I make for people who come in on the regular and want that kind of thing. It's food first, and then we just try to have a wine list that kind of caters to every possibility and is well-rounded. But it's there's definitely special occasions where wine dictates what we do, but in general it's definitely food first. Hey, come in and try my 6-pound tomato. I grew it.